Loneseda drifts through the darkness of the spinward marches like a forgotten blue jewel, a world almost entirely consumed by water. From orbit, there is little to distinguish sea from sky. Endless storm systems coil across the planet's surface, while scattered island chains and isolated continental fragments barely break through the vast planetary ocean below. For travelers arriving from the crowded trade routes deeper within the Imperium, the first impression is isolation. The second is silence. Loneseda is home to fewer than 10,000 souls, spread thinly across floating settlements, storm-resistant island enclaves, and a handful of coastal facilities built where the rock is stable enough to trust. Entire regions of the planet may go months without seeing another human being. On some nights, a resident standing on the outer decks of a sea platform can look across hundreds of kilometers of black water without spotting a single light beyond their own. And yet, this remote ocean world remains part of the vast machinery of the Third Imperium. Somewhere among the scattered settlements lives the world's Imperial Knight, the official representative of Imperial authority on a planet so distant and sparsely populated that authority can often feel ceremonial. The title still matters, however. On the frontier, symbols carry weight. A sealed imperial warrant can settle disputes, authorize trade, or remind isolated colonists that they have not been entirely abandoned by the civilization beyond the stars. Life on Loneseda revolves around the sea. Massive trawlers and harvesting platforms roam the oceans, gathering biological resources from water that remains only partially explored. Weather stations rise from the waves like lonely steel monasteries, crewed by technicians who spend months surrounded by wind, rain, and static field communications. Children grow up learning tides, currents, and survival procedures before they ever see a starship up close. Visitors quickly learn that the ocean itself dominates every aspect of existence here. Storms can swallow settlements. Machinery corrodes rapidly in the salt, heavy atmosphere. Rescue operations are dangerous and often impossible. A malfunctioning grav vehicle over open water is not an inconvenience. It's a death sentence measured in minutes. Yet there's beauty here few worlds can rival. At dawn, the ocean turns silver beneath the pale light of the system's star. Enormous wavefronts roll uninterrupted for hundreds of kilometers. Bioluminescent organisms ignite beneath the surface at night, causing entire coastlands to glow electric blue beneath the rain. Veteran spacers who've crossed 100 systems sometimes admit quietly that Loneseda is one of the few worlds they truly remember. It's not a rich world, not an influential one, but out here on the edge of imperial space, surrounded by endless water and endless sky, Loneseda endures with a kind of lonely dignity. Small, isolated, and very far from the centers of power, yet still carrying the banner of the Imperium against the dark.